Greetings, fellow crafters. 'Tis I, your Hello Queen. Welcome back to my court. If you're new here, you're always welcome. Uh, I have a post review to do, so stick around because I finished Sweet Tooth. Stick around. Okay, so here she is. I have her in a poster hanger. She's actually really low on my wall. I'm probably going to put her up higher. But here she is. I do intend to trim it closer to the actual dimensions of the poster hanger and paint the sides, the rest of the sides black to match the poster hanger. But she was a joy to work on. She was enormous. And I'll wait for my husband to continue. This is going in my gallery haul for Halloween. I've got some other projects that you've seen before on here up there. Pay no attention to the mess. I've been sick forever, it feels like. But she sparkles and shines. Oh, look. Yeah, you can see her in the camera as I move. She sparkles and she shines. I love her hair. I love her eyes are so bewitching. She's got some lovely ink going on there. And all of the candy makes your mouth water. So, let me go back and we'll talk about this while we dekit her. So again, I'm not in my normal space. I pretty much am living into this corner, but this is how I've been working on Sweet Tooth. She pretty much takes up this table when I was working on her, and I would work on this section and then move my drills over onto that section and then work over here and back and forth until I finished her. You might have saw that a little bit in the live that I did to test stuff. So the way I order my drills when I'm working on them is I do it by symbols. So this is all my letters up to Y. These are numbers. Then I have keyboard symbols, arrows, dots, and then random stuff. And that's how I do it. Because I actually have one entire bag of DIC 310 left over that I didn't actually have to open. But because a large bag from DIC, a large, very full bag like this one, won't fit into one of these containers, any bag that I had that was really full, I had to do in 2 containers. So I was expecting to have to open this, so I didn't undo it. But at one point I had 4, maybe even 5 and 6 other colors up here. I know 3865 was one, I know 907 was one, but yeah. So whatever I couldn't squeeze into these bags, I squeezed into another one in here to get that. But that one's empty now. And there's a tiny bit left in there. I did expect that I was going to have to get into that, but I didn't. So I'm going to pause you, and then I'm going to rearrange these back into DMC order so that I can dekit. Okay, so now they're back in DMC order, with the exception of the glow-in-the-dark E907. That's going to go into a different box altogether. So I'm going to start over here with the 208. And we'll see if I have 208. I have a card for 208, but there's literally nothing behind it. Okay, so that means I need to make up a new bag. So there's the papers that I put inside the bags. There's some more blue cards in case I need them. And there's a bag of bags. Oh, and I need my cheap labels. 208 is the one we're starting with. It said a lot of purples in it. 208 is just one of them. So this becomes 208-R for round. Then I grab a brush bag. I'm actually going to take all of these out and stick them somewhere. Some of them are shorter than others. I didn't get too fussed about what size they were. As long as they fit in my bags. Okay. I just take the lid off. Dump her in. Put the label on. Now, I did at one point make some guesses about some drills. So I may have thought that some drills that were not labeled were 208 or close to it. Nope. 208. I'm pulling it back out for one lousy drill. Okay. So that's probably why there's a card but no bag. Because I may have guessed at 208 for one of my non-DMC drills and then found it wasn't quite right. Now I am peeling off the sticker that comes on the inventory sheet. So this was the inventory sheet and I cut it up to make the stickers. So this is the only part of the inventory sheet I have left. The artist for Sweet Tooth is Myka Jelina and she did a fantastic job. So now I've got that taken off, so that one's done. So 210. Do I have 210 in here? 209 and 211. So no 210. So I'm going to make up this. Look at that. Another purple for this one. And there was no card for 210, was there? No. So I have to make one for the card too. 210. I borrowed and updated this idea from one of the other Rebecca's Who Diamond Paints, 4 Kids at 147. I will link her video on this system in the description because more people need to see her stuff. She does a lot of kit up and kit down videos and she is quite mesmerizing to listen to, actually. So 210. I didn't have any problems with symbols on DAC canvases. I generally don't. The biggest struggle for me when I'm doing a DAC canvas is dealing with the size, but that's another discussion. Come on, get out there. In the bag. There we go. Okay. So yeah, dash R is round, dash S is square. I have actually been thinking ahead to when I start doing Trish Studio Arts ones because their rounds are a different thing. I'll probably do dash T for their rounds. Their rounds are the same size as the squares. They're 2.5 millimeters rather than what normal rounds are, which are 2.8. Okay. A little bit of adhesive, but with a little elbow grease and a lot of stubbornness. Okay, so 310 I know I have a bag for. Yeah. There's my 310 round and my 310 square. I'm going to empty what's in here into here, but given how huge that bag is, I think I'm actually just going to put the whole entire thing. I'm not even going to give it a Ziploc or anything because it's very obvious what it is. You can tell the round, it's got 310 written right on it. I'm just going to do this. And stick it all back in here. Redone. I'm just gonna stick the whole Diamond Art Club bag right in there. Because I mean, I never opened it. I didn't need to. It came with, I think, 7 bags. It was either 6 or 7 bags of black, because everything in there has a heavy black outline. So you've got black in the background, but everything's got a heavy black outline. Her face has black outlines, the cleavage of her boobies, she's got black stripes in her dress, all of her tats are black outlined, all of the candies black outlined. There's black everywhere. So yeah, there's 6, I can't remember if it was 6 or 7 bags of black that it came with. And the last bag just never got opened. So 333. Do I have 333 in here? 322, 326, 327, 336. So new. Lots of new colors. So 333-R and 333. Should I just get these out? I think I should just get these out, because I know there's other colors in there that I do not have. I know there's colors in there that I do have, but I know there's also some colors in there that I do not have. So 333 for the card. So yeah, in here I have the cards for the DMC numbers, and then behind them I will have a bag or a molding bag for the colors. And I have both square and round in the same thing. I keep them in separate bags, but they are behind the same cards. That way I don't have to duplicate the card system and take up even more space. I didn't see a point in that. I have another box that I keep my diamond dots in, because they have a different numbering system, and all of my special shape drills and any ABs and that sort of thing that goes in there. So that's where the 907 is going to go, the glow in the dark. It's going to go in that. I'll deal with that last, because I can. Nothing in there. So 33327, make sure that. And there we go. So a new card. Okay, so let's take the label off this lid. Yeah, this is a boring part, I know, but we'll get through it. It's not so bad when you do it one at a time. It's when you're sitting there doing it, peeling them all off. Okay, so 340, 333, 336, and then 353. So we don't have 340 either. So that's another purple, kind of a dusty purple. Like I said, there's a lot of purple in here, which suits me fine, because I like purple. So this is my second Diamond Art Club that I have worked on. The first one was I Am, which is the red dragon holding the fireball. It's on my craft room door currently. I don't think that's where it's going to stay permanently, but that's where it is currently, because it deserves to be looked at. And then I have Sweet Tooth in my Halloween gallery right now. I don't think she's going to be put away at the end of it. I think I will find another place in the house for her, because she was a lot of work and is very pretty and deserves to be looked at year-round. But I could, if I wanted to, because of the scroll frame, very easily roll her up, stick her in a tube, diamonds outwards, always, and put her away for the season if I wanted to. And maybe I will eventually do that, because I've got a lot of paintings that are going to need room, so she might end up being a seasonal feature. Okay, so 340. You need a card with 340. But I was actually joking with my kids that she's kind of a self-portrait because, you know, Hello Queen, Queen of Candy, sweet tooth. I would be a lot lighter if I did not have such a bad sweet tooth. It's bad. It's bad. I love sugar. Sugar and I are both dear friends and bitter enemies. 415 I almost guarantee I have. 413, 414, 415. I have it in square. I do not have it in round. Okay. So, down stomach. Okay. 415 round. It's right in there. Let's take that up. 498 I know I've worked with before. That's the next one. I think that 498 was in I Am, which was also a round. So I'm pretty sure I have that in here. 498 round. Yep. Pretty sure that was in I Am. There's a lot of reds and oranges in I Am. I was a little worried about 498 and 666, which is in this, because they sent so little, and I'm sitting there going, it's like, am I gonna have enough? Yeah, I really didn't need much. So it looked so tiny, and there wasn't much in the thing, but there was very little of it actually in the painting. And you can see that you don't really see a lot of red in there. It's mostly greens and purples with some blues and yellows. Okay. There's 666. See how little there is? Normally when I see 666, I see a lot more than that. So it's like, there wasn't really that much more than in that when I started. There's just not a lot of red in it. So 666. I know I have, yeah, there's 666 round. I knew I had that one. 740s. I'm pretty sure I have all of the low 740s. I think they were all in I Am. 740. That's 8. There's 702. I need to move some down. 740. There is a card for it. 740 round. Yep. This one there was a lot more of than the reds, but by the time I got to the end, I'm like, I hope I have enough, and I think there might be 20 drills left in there, but I did have enough. That was squeaking a little close. But I was also pretty sure I had backups for it, so. Come on, pull apart. 740. Next one I have is 741. Again, I have R. Perfect. $741 and $742. I don't have $743. $743. Not a lot in there, and that's a very different color. Oh well. very different color. It'll go for it. Okay. 743. All right. Get these labels off. $762 I'm not sure of. It's a gray. I've had lots of grays. I may have it. 772 and 775 I don't think I've had. They're really pale colors. 772 is sort of a pale yellow green. And 775 is a very pale blue. 762. 742, 755, 760. Oops. 762 has a card. I have 762 in square. I don't have it in round. I actually went and started looking at Heaven and Earth designs, because that's what the other Rebecca does with all of her multitude and sundry spares. Don't think I'm quite at that level yet where I need to do that. Basically what that is you get like a chart, like you would for a cross stitch, and then order yourself a blank canvas and do it on the canvas. You kind of want to do it in more square, because if you do it round, what am I doing? No. Losing my mind, that's what I'm doing. If you do it in round, then you're going to see the white in between. Okay. The next one is, oh, I do have 775. Okay, so that's good. That's 772, though I don't have, because the next one after 762 is 775. So 772. There's the card. And 772-R. The cards just go in here to help hold, to give these bags a little more rigidity, because otherwise they kind of flop around on you. But see, that's just a really pale green. I'm pretty sure I had not worked with that color before. Seven. Two, and I do have a 775. I do have it in round. That might have been an I am. Could have been in any of them, really. Okay, let's get these all away. So uh, 796, 775, 781, 783, 792, 797. So no 796. Seven nine six and 796 dash. There's something like 400 some odd, 477 I think, different DMC codes. So I don't have them all in here. I only add them when I have them. If there's ones that don't have any behind them, I had at one point gone through some of the ones that didn't have DMC codes and tried to guess what DMC codes they were. But I found that my guesses weren't very good, so I pulled all those out. So there are some cards without anything behind them. But I didn't go through and make cards of all the DMC numbers. I think the other Rebecca did that, but I think she had a set of stickers that had the DMC numbers on them. I have seen such a thing, that you can purchase such a thing. I just haven't bothered. I can write numbers down. I have actually considered expanding this and putting my embroidery floss in here so that I have it. So when I'm looking for 796, I can see what I've got. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, because they're not used for the same things. 796, 792, I'll throw that in there. Just one moment. I've had a couple people tell me that I don't have COVID because my lung capacity doesn't appear to be reduced. They don't know me. I sing profusely, constantly. And I feel like my lung capacity is reduced. Sure, I can talk normally, but I cannot sustain notes. Singing is no fun. You need good, okay, 823. 823 will be down here, and I know I have 823 around. Yeah, very full. There's a lot of 823 in I am. Most of the background color was 823. There was not much in this one. It did not give me a lot of it. It didn't need a lot. Eight, 2, 3. There we go. There's not a lot of 823 in this one. And thus not a lot left over. Okay. 912 and 913. 906 to 917. So I need a card for both 912 and 913, as well as bags. I kind of figured that because I didn't think I had those two. One second, there's a lot of noise coming from upstairs. I'm going to go close my door. Honestly, not sure how much that helped, but I'm actually enclosed today. I've pretty much been living in PJs. But since I had to go to the hospital to get the COVID test, my symptoms aren't bad enough that I have to go to a hospital to be treated, but that's where the COVID tests are taking place for people who are symptomatic. They have a whole section set up just for that. So I went in and got my brain poked. That is a seriously uncomfortable test. I don't know if I'd put it straight all the way to pain, But I had both girls with me because Mom didn't want to take them because I was sick and she didn't want to get sick. And I get that. And Brian had to work, and they didn't give me any kind of choice in appointments. It was come at 1:15 in the afternoon, so I was like, okay. So I had to take a cab. And the woman they have doing the dispatching in there is is not the brightest light. And she's just, I'm biased. I used to dispatch for this company. I don't anymore because it used to be my parents' company, but she got my address wrong. And she couldn't get anyone out to me. I waited more than half an hour for a cab to pick me up at the hospital again. And I know shit happens. Believe me, I know shit happens when you're dispatching. But I had to call 4 times before anyone would even pick up for the return trip. And then I waited more than half an hour for my cab. It was like, really? And before anyone says, just get an Uber, Uber is illegal where I am. I'm sure they operate anyway. They probably do operate anyway, but they are illegal. In order to take passengers, you have to have a taxi cab license in this city. And have the appropriate insurances. And I'm almost 100% certain that that law has not changed in the years I've been out of the transportation business. So Uber is illegal here. I am almost dead certain. Okay, 917. Did not have much of this in there. It's very deep fuchsia. 917. There's a card for it. Have it in square and round. There we are. I think we're going to have a dial-out issue. This looks like it's somewhat different in color. Not especially. One stubborn little girl. So 917. I had that both in square and round. I wasn't sure about that one. One of the reasons I like doing DAC canvases is they are not afraid to go with different colors in their symbols. And that's something I've noticed with other places. They either want to go black or white, and sometimes neither is a great option. You need to branch out and go to a different color. So, other companies, that's something that you should keep in mind, because readability is everything with this craft. 947 round. It's an orange. I was pretty sure I had all of the oranges. And I am. And the lid went flying. I'll get it later. I don't feel like getting up. 947. 954. 51256. So 954 9 But yeah, I haven't been. I was supposed to work 6 in a row starting last Wednesday. It is now Wednesday again. I worked Wednesday and Thursday nights. Fortunately, I worked by myself those 2 nights. I felt fine. And then Friday, this hit me. But I worked closes, so I worked by myself. There was somebody in deli, but we didn't work close together at any point. And I hadn't been in since the Wednesday before where I had closed. So if I do have COVID, it's not going to affect. If I do have COVID, either my entire department has COVID and that's where I got it from, because it can incubate it for up to 2 weeks. But it probably means that my coworkers are safe, because I haven't worked closely with any of them in a while. 954. 992 and 995. Pretty sure I have 995. I'm going to move some of these out because it's kind of tight. Okay. So we're at 992. What's the 3? That's 9. 992 I have. Looks like I have both of. 992 round. Again, one lousy drill in the bottom doesn't want to come out. I would say, oh no, not my nails, but I don't even paint them. I could have painted them, but that requires effort that I don't have energy for. I am so pathetic. 992, 993, I don't have 995. Let's rectify that. 995. And I need a baggie. Come here. And some paper. Down there. Take the lid off. Put it in. Again, one lousy one in the bottom there. But yeah, I feel like my lung capacity is reduced. Maybe not as much as other people's it has been. I know some people have to go on ventilators, and that really sounds no fun. But I do feel that my lung capacity is reduced. I guess we'll find out. The test said it could be as little as 24 to 48 hours, but it can also take up to 7 days before I find out. It's like, oh, my bosses are not going to like that. And I've been keeping the kids home because heaven knows if I have COVID, the kids have it. 996. I don't know that either. Huh. I need a new thing to make this. 996 996-R. Oof. So now I'm just waiting for my next batch of DACs to ship. I ordered Scary Cats, one of the Halloween ones, with the pumpkin with the two kitties behind it. And I ordered My Garden Needs Tending, because I love my villains. And while Poison Ivy's not one of my favorite villains, I want them to make more of the villains. I desperately would like to have the Ursula the Sea Witch transitioning into her human Vanessa form that Mandy does. And I think supporting Diamond Art Club in bringing the villains in may get me there. If you've not seen it, go look it up on her website, Mandy Manzano's website. She has that one, and she has one of the evil queen from Snow White transitioning into the witch, and they're both fantastic. I lean more towards Ursula and Vanessa, but I wouldn't say no to either of them. My poor bank account. Yeah, we found out that my roof needs replacing, so I'm kind of in a no-buy, because roof is kind of important, especially going into the winter. Let's move all these 3/8 down. It's getting very full. $3,325. Let's go past the 3. My first 3 is 3,341. So no, I don't have 3,325. And my children are screeching. I swear they're fine. $3,325-R. It's a nice light blue. Clunk, 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 clunk. I don't even think Emily is 100 pounds. She might be, actually. She's over 5 feet, I think. And I don't think Caitlin's even 50 pounds. And yet, clomp, 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 clomp. It's pretty hysterical. They make more noise than my husband, who's over 200 pounds. Okay, it's 3,225. And get out of the 3 3s. 3,607, which is a card that's right there. What's going on here? 3,607 square, and then I have 2 different bags of 3,607 round. That matches that one more. I don't know why I have 2 bags. It's kind of odd. They're not starred, so it's not an estimation. That was one that was marked as 3,607. That's a little odd. It's definitely 2 different die lots, though. Okay, all 3 of these colors are 3,607. They're all very different. I am going to melange them. don't need to have multiples. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. Idea of trying to tip it out at this point makes me squeamish. I'm going to make a big mess. These there's no support in this one, so I'm going to add that. I have been putting these supports in from the beginning, but there have been times where I have been dekitting and I didn't have any, I ran out of the ones I had already made up and I didn't feel like cutting anymore. I get lazy, what can you say? That one goes in there. Yeah, I have right messed up my nail. Peeling these off. Oh well. Three 608. 3609. No, 3608. There we go. 3608. So for right now, I might kit up Skull Couple and work on that as a Halloween project. I have my custom kitted up to try and get done for my husband's birthday, which is mid-November. I'll probably pull it out and work on it. It's kitted up and I have worked on it. Probably work on it some more. And then working on drills and chills. If I happen to get Scaredy Cats in a reasonable amount of time to get it done before Halloween, which is looking less and less likely considering it does take about 10 days for DAC to get their product to me, then I will start it. Otherwise, I will work on other random ones that I have going until I'll try and get the other one done. I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, you guys. 3756. So 37. 55. 3756. In round even. Kind of a white with a hint of blue. 3756. They kind of sort of come off. They don't come off the easiest. 3837. So we're into the 3/8, which are all down here. There's a lot of them. This one's coming down. So yes, I do have a 3837. Let's get that in there. Really? There's always one in every crowd, I tell you. Look at that deep purple. I like that. One. 37? Yes, it is. Okay. But yeah, I've been keeping the kids home from school. They're not complaining. 3843. 3843. Got all these ones. Does go much faster when I can just dump them rather than having to make up a new bag and a new card. Although it would go faster if I didn't have one or two random ones deciding to hang out in the pot when they're supposed to be in the bag. 3843. Eight, 4, 6. Nope. 3843 goes to 3847, so I don't have 3846. And these labels I get for dirt cheap at Dollarama. That's also where I get these bags. These are a little too large to fit on the rectangular containers, the ones that are 4 in a row. So I buy some Avery labels from Walmart for those. But I save those for that. These ones are a little bit bigger. I'm not adverse to using baggies that I get out of kits. I haven't actually gone through my kits lately to pull out all of the extra baggies. Now, this is what I need to put in there. Hey, no hangers on. Look at that. Spit. Okay. 8, 4, 6. Okay. 3865, I guarantee I have. Four, 3865. Square and round. There's actually not much in there. Well, there will be now. This, I think, was the only color that I had that, other than 310, that had more than one bag in it. And I did have to bust open the second bag. And I used more than half of it. But now I have 3865. Okay, so that's all for this bin. The only one I have left is the E907, which was the glow in the dark. I'm going to put that in a different bin. So I am going to pause you and put this one away and get the other one out. Okay, so this bin is very much like the other one. It's got 3 channels, although the middle one's just taken up with bins because I don't have much in there. The yellow is my diamond dots, which have their own numbering system, and this pink over here is my AB's special shapes weirdness going on here. So I don't have any other glow drills. So I will be putting this away. They're not really that glowy. I've been having trouble seeing the glow in them. Okay, so glow in the dark E907-R. So actually I don't need a pink one. This is the whole new category for glow in the dark. And E907-R. I'm going to put that with 3mm rhinestones. I'm actually going to put it out front. What do I do with the ABs? If they were in here. Or did I just bundle all these together? Oh yeah, I don't have a separate one for the ABs. I should do that. $3mm AB. AB, if you are not familiar, is Aurora Borealis. It's a holographic coating that goes on top of a drill to give it a different sparkle. Diamond Art Club, a lot of their canvases have ABs. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Losing my mind. Needed a pink card. I'll show you in a second what I mean. Okay. So that's not actually rhinestones. So put 3mm AB. So these are AB diamonds. These are more of a cabochon. They're not faceted at all. These are DAC 137. So they've got a facet to them. As you can see, they're kind of holographic. I'm going to compare them to random diamond dots. Diamond dots does have some ABs, but I only have one color of them. So these are shiny, and you can see that, but these are iridescent. So the diamond dots drills are pretty much identical to the DMC drills, they're just categorized differently. So we're going to put all of the ABs behind the AB, and then we'll put this 3mm rhinestone back in for the actual rhinestones. Okay. This one is a little more sparsely populated, but it was too much. They were all in the same box together at one point, and they were too much to be together. So that is the end of the Dekit and the post review for Sweet Tooth. In general, I had a great time working on her. Would definitely recommend, would do again. I don't think I've had any other Myka Jelinas, but I'm definitely open to them. So thank you so much for joining me. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the bell if you'd like to be notified anytime I put up a video, because it has been kind of random lately. illness. And I will see you in the future. Keep it spooky. Bye bye.